Well, hey, pastors, I'm Jerry Lawson with Daystar Church and with 24 to Double, and wanted to jump on here and try to help you out with something that I think could be super beneficial for you, could be real helpful. It's kind of like a free gift because I received this gift of just inspiration and information. Recently, I was down at Church of the Highlands. Now, I don't know if you know Church of the Highlands and Pastor Chris Hodges, but I was invited to a round table. Church of the Highlands is without a doubt one of the greatest churches in America today, and I believe that Pastor Chris, the founding pastor, is one of the true great church leaders of a generation. And he's been super good to me. The team there has invited me on a lot of occasions to be close to the church, and just we've learned from them in so many different ways. And I was recently at a round table with Pastor Chris, and he shared so much information that I wanted to start sharing some of that with you. So stay close to this 24 to Double page, and stay close to the live stream. You can actually set your phone to be notified when we go live. I'd love for you to do that because I want to be sharing a lot of stuff with you. And today I want to talk about how you find the best leaders in your church. And this is some really great stuff that I learned from this Highlands Roundtable. And there's really just 4 words. You can remember this, but hey, you might want to take down notes. Grab a pen, paper, or if you take notes in Evernote or somewhere on your phone, take this down, because when you think about changing the world, you think about you seeing your church reach its highest potential. You're going to need a team. You will never do anything great or consequential. You won't change the world. You won't even change a city or your community without a great team. And I want to show you how to find the best team leader. So this is what Pastor Chris shared with me this past week. First thing to look at is a person's production value. Okay? So look for a person who just produces. They show up. They get things done. You're having an event at the church. They may not be on the program. They may not, have a leadership role, but they just show up and they produce. Just this Sunday, I had a teenager show up to help me on the weekend. That kid was at church. I got there at 6 a.m. because our first service is at 8:30. He was there before I got there, and he was hustling. He was doing stuff. His name's AJ. AJ has production value. That's the first thing to look for. Who's hustling? Who's always there? Who beats you there? Second thing to look for is positive value. So who's just got a positive attitude? Man, they're always saying the right things. They're always encouraging. They're always looking on the bright side of things. Nothing will suck the life out of your team more than somebody that has a negative spirit. They're always pointing out the obvious challenges, or, they've got that gift of noticing everything that was wrong. Sarcasm, man, you don't want that person. Find a person that has positive value, a person that brightens up the room when they enter in. All right, so you want production value, you want positive value. Then look for personal value. So this is the person that you want to be around. See, I don't ever want to have anybody on my team, or certainly not anybody close to me, that I just don't kind of like. If I wouldn't hang out with this person on a day off, then I don't really need them on my team. If I want to bring people close to me and put them in leadership on my team, I want people that I personally enjoy being around, that, they don't just produce, but they actually kind of get me. They know where I'm going. You want to look for that. And so that's production value, positive value. Then you want personal value. And here's a biggie that I look for. If you want to make a difference in your community, change the world for years to come, look for this 4th one, potential value. In other words, if I invested in this person, what kind of development could happen? How could they really outrun me, outdo me? I like to say it like this, that I want the next generation of leaders, I want their floor to be my ceiling. Does that make sense? So as high as I can reach, as much as I can accomplish, I want that to be the floor for them. I want them to do so much more than I've ever done. So I want to look for potential. That, of course, the first thing you see in potential is youth. A young person, a person who can learn. They're humble enough to listen. They're teachable. So you're looking for a person with great potential. Maybe they're not doing a whole lot right now. Maybe they don't understand how to lead teams, or maybe they don't really know how to do the task that you want them to do, but you see great potential in them. So there it is, pastors. I've got lots and lots more of this I want to share with you, so stay tuned. That's the first in several installments of some things I want to show you. But when you want to change the world, you're going to need a team. God told me a long time ago, Jerry, I'll give you the greatest team in the world if you'll build them. Rarely is somebody going to show up who knows how to do it all, has all the right characteristics, and just shows up and starts adding value to your team. But if you'll identify who you have close to you, they have something to offer, although it's imperfect and not polished yet, but you invest in them, you'll find out a couple things. You'll find out first that they could probably be more than you saw initially, but here's the second thing. I believe God sees us as stewards. And if he notices that you're willing to make the leader he did send you even a better leader, you know what's going to happen? He's going to send you more leaders. All right, so do the best you can with what you've got. Don't complain about it. Invest, invest, invest. And what you're going to find out is that person gets better. And then God also says, you know what? I can trust you. I'll send you even more great leaders. All right, hey, listen, if you'd like to know more about what we do and get more of this teaching on a regular basis, 24 to Double might be for you. So go to 24trial.com. 24trial.com. You can find out all about this and get a really cheap way to check it out. All right, so God bless you. I'll see you next time.